there's a nice advantage to having your stuff out to continuously work on. I have this little scrap here, and I went, well, I need to do something with that while I've got it out. This is still sitting out. The mixed school glue with water, 2 parts glue to 1 part water. I still haven't found my sponge brush. So this one, you're just kind of fiddling around at home, and you've got your stuff out. Some of it might be drying, and then you run across something else. Look at here. Haven't found my sponge brush, but you don't really need a whole brush for this. This is not bad stuff. It's just glue and water. Plastic glue and water. You wouldn't want to eat it, but it probably is non-toxic. Yes, it's school glue, and it's non-toxic. I wouldn't recommend eating it, but if you had it on your fingers and accidentally stuck your finger in your mouth, probably wouldn't hurt. It's not going to cause any allergies on your fingers. So there, I just did that, and I didn't use a brush. I didn't use a sponge brush. I just used this. I didn't make a big mess. Well, maybe I can stick a few more in. Just kind of hanging around today. It's a beautiful day. Oh, I put a picture on Instagram of a seagull that I had the opportunity to sit and talk with for an extended period of time at the pier. A young seagull that had black legs and a more orange beak. And so beautiful. They're very nice. They're big. If you just sidle up to them without moving a lot, talk calmly, they'll look and stick around and see if you're going to throw some food around. So I just threw away all these dried chips and things that I had to take down there for them, because I didn't go down there with them. Yeah, but I did have the wonderful opportunity to see some girls that had come down to the beach, and it's not sunbathing weather, but it's warm enough to go to the sun and wear your shorts and a jacket. And they put a towel down and their snacks and all, and I happened to notice it right before they did. Up at their towel, it looked like a bee colony, kind of. It was all seagulls all on their stuff, because they had some food there. Those seagulls will take it right out of your hand. I had one take a part of a nice burrito from Brothers Burritos right out of my hand when I was watching a surf contest down there. It came up right behind me and bashed into me. They're big. They're big. Big birds. Didn't hurt me. It just bashed into me. It did not the hugger mugger. I don't know what it's called, but that one where you run up to somebody, bump into them, and run away with their wallet. It was a bird. They're great. I enjoy watching them, and I thought, I don't usually do this. I'll bring a burrito down to the beach and eat it. I had it in my hand, up close to my face, and it came right over my right shoulder, and bam! Okay, I love seagulls. They're very nice birds. Okay. And then when the girls went up to get their stuff, they were afraid of the birds, and they thought the birds were chasing them. Okay, it was a lovely day yesterday. But yeah, on Instagram, watercolors a la, just capital P for a la prima. And I just put that one up. I haven't really figured out how to use Instagram yet. So I'm trying to post pictures of the beautiful sunsets and all that I've seen here recently. Anyway, here's this book, and I've done a little bit more. I located some of these stamps that I had picked up. And this is a Y. I believe it's yarrow, and I thought, well, I'll put it on here for yellow. And I had this butterfly. It's really a fascinating butterfly. I was looking to see what it was. It's made of feathers, see? There's the spine of the feather. And then painted feathers. There's the spine of a feather there. So I put that on for my yellow sheet here, and I put the Y on for yellow. And I believe this is, these are a floral thing with a letter, and it's a plant that starts with that letter, and I believe this is yarrow, which is the stalks of these are what are used in the I Ching for casting the lines. More traditional place of the coins are in place of that. And then this stays on ink, and I went, oh, that's right. You can stamp on glass or anything with this stuff. Let me try it. So I stamped on the cellophane here. And then, of course, I decided I needed to stamp there, so I turned it over. And then I decided that to make sure it stamped really well, I should put my hand on the back and press on it while that ink was wet. But it still kept quite a bit. You see there? There's the rest of it's on my fingers. And here it went on too light, so I doubled it. It's difficult to get it flat onto this crumply napkin. And that can be solved by putting something more spongy, not real spongy, but softer, like felt, behind here when you press it. Because sometimes, a lot of times I just press my hand, but it's not always a good idea. Okay, so this is the yellow one, and here's the yellow-green one. So here's how this envelope's fitting together. Looks pretty good for a little start.